Everything in the universe is energy. It's not poetry, it's physics. Atoms, thoughts, emotions, sound, light, they all carry frequency. The higher your vibration, the closer you move to clarity, peace, creativity, intuition, and manifestation. The lower your vibration, the more you feel trapped in fear, anger, doubt, stagnation, or emotional heaviness. Most people unknowingly live in low vibration loops. They think it's just stress, bad luck, or depression, but the truth is there are invisible chains pulling them down. Chains made of unconscious habits, unresolved emotions, and unseen energies. When your vibration is high, you feel it. You're aligned, inspired, grounded. Life flows, miracles happen. But when it's low, you're stuck, you spiral. You lose clarity, joy, and power. Once you become aware, once you truly understand what lowers your vibration and how to rise above it, you step into a whole new dimension of power. Let's uncover the 7 invisible forces that are quietly stealing your light and how to become untouchable in a world full of chaos. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt uneasy, like something was off, even if no one said a word? That wasn't your imagination. That's what we call energetic residue. Every space you enter holds memory. The tension from arguments lingers in the walls. Grief echoes through hallways like a distant hum. The weight of stress clings to the air like smoke in a closed room. Whether it's your home, your workplace, or even an entire city, every place vibrates at a frequency, and those frequencies have the power to either nourish your spirit or drain your life force. The most toxic environments aren't always built from bricks and beams. Sometimes they wear human faces. Sometimes they sit next to you every day, smile at you through conversations, and unknowingly pour their fear, anger, or negativity into your energy field. Because energy is contagious, just like laughter or yawning. When you surround yourself with people who constantly gossip, complain, judge others, or live from a place of fear, that energy doesn't stay contained. It leaks into the atmosphere. It sticks to your aura. It seeps into your emotions, your thoughts, your mood. And if you're not conscious of it, if you don't set energetic boundaries to protect yourself, you will unknowingly begin to match their frequency. This is why some interactions leave you feeling mentally exhausted or emotionally off balance, even if the conversation itself was normal. It's not about what was said, it's about what was exchanged. And that exchange, that energetic transfer, can quietly lower your vibration before you even realize it. That's why protecting your space, both physical and relational, is not selfish. It's spiritual survival. So pause and ask yourself with honesty, who are the people and places in your life that lift you? And who leaves you feeling empty, anxious, or small? What environments help you breathe deeper? And which ones make your soul feel like it's shrinking? Because healing, growth, and expansion can only happen when your surroundings are in harmony with your intentions. You can't rise in a place that's rooting for your downfall. And you can't thrive in spaces that don't make room for your light. Protect your energy. Because not every room deserves your presence, and not every person deserves access to your spirit. There's a simple truth that many overlook. What you put into your body doesn't just feed your cells, it feeds your soul. Every bite, every sip, every substance you consume carries energy. It holds memory, intention, and frequency. Food is more than fuel, it's a physical form of vibration. And the choices you make, what you eat, what you drink, even what you indulge in casually, are constantly shaping the frequency you live in. Highly processed foods, artificial additives, sugar-laden snacks, fast food that's been reheated more times than it's been loved. These things may fill your stomach, but they deplete your spirit. They clog your energy field like static in a radio signal. And while they may satisfy you for a moment, they leave behind a fog that settles over your clarity, intuition, and emotional balance. Do you ever feel how after eating greasy fast food or drinking too much alcohol, you don't just feel physically heavy, you feel emotionally off, mentally dull, spiritually distant? That's not just blood sugar imbalance or dehydration. That's your vibration being lowered. These low vibrational substances anchor you to frequencies of sluggishness, irritation, and confusion. Over time, they disconnect you from your higher self and throw your energy out of alignment. Even substances we consume socially, like alcohol or recreational drugs, may seem harmless on the surface. They can create a temporary sense of relief or escape. But underneath the surface, they often cloud our emotional clarity and weaken our spiritual connection. They numb, but they also disconnect. And when your connection to your intuition is compromised, so is your power to manifest, heal, and grow. But there's a brighter path. Just as some foods dull your light, others ignite it. Fruits picked in season, vegetables grown under the sun, seeds, nuts, herbs, spring water. These are foods that are alive, unprocessed, unaltered. They come straight from the earth, rich with the vibration of life itself. When you eat these, your body doesn't just thank you, your soul lights up. Your aura becomes brighter. Your thoughts become clearer. Your emotions feel more balanced. You begin to feel connected again, rooted, vibrant, aware. High vibrational foods nourish you on all levels: physical, emotional, energetic. They support your evolution rather than sabotage it. And when your inner world is aligned, your outer world begins to shift in beautiful, synchronistic ways. Your vibration starts from within. And what you feed yourself through food, drink, and substances is a daily act of either alignment or self-sabotage. The question is not just, what do I feel like eating today? But rather, what frequency do I want to live in? Choose with intention, eat with awareness, because what you consume becomes a part of you. And if you want to rise, you must first stop feeding yourself what pulls you down. The mind is not just a thinking machine, it's a powerful transmitter. Every thought you think sends out a vibration, a signal that ripples into the universe and draws back matching frequencies. This is not abstract, it's an energetic law. The problem is, most people live unconsciously within their own minds. They're caught in loops that replay old regrets, repeat limiting beliefs, and anticipate worst-case outcomes. Day after day, their thoughts revolve around guilt, fear, judgment, and worry, broadcasting low-frequency energy into every corner of their lives. What many don't realize is that these repetitive thought patterns are tuning their vibration like a radio locked on the lowest station. The longer they stay tuned in, the harder it becomes to rise above it. Negative thinking is not just a bad habit, it's an energetic pattern that shapes reality. Self-criticism becomes self-sabotage. Fear becomes paralysis. Constant mental noise blocks clarity, intuition, and peace. And all of it begins from within. The external world doesn't create chaos, it reflects it. What appears on the outside is merely a mirror of what's going on inside. If the internal landscape is filled with anxiety, self-doubt, and shame, the outer experience will reflect situations that reinforce those exact feelings. To raise your vibration, you must reclaim your mind as sacred space. It begins with awareness, catching the thought before it becomes a spiral. It continues with intention, choosing to replace doubt with trust, fear with love, and criticism with compassion. Inner self-talk becomes your greatest ally when it's rooted in truth and encouragement. Speaking to yourself with love, even in moments of failure, shifts your frequency. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are energetic anchors, guiding your mind to hold higher ground. The voice inside your head becomes the energy you live in. And if that voice is unkind, fearful, or limiting, it traps you in a reality that reflects exactly that. But when your inner dialogue begins to speak light, clarity, and possibility, everything changes. The quality of your thoughts sets the tone for your vibration, and your vibration determines how you experience the world. So the next time a negative thought arises, don't let it pass by unnoticed. Confront it, question it, redirect it. Because nothing lowers your energy faster than an unguarded mind, and nothing raises it faster than one that chooses consciousness, love, and alignment again and again. Some of the heaviest burdens don't come from the things we carry in our hands, but from what we carry in our hearts. Memories that linger long after the moment has passed, relationships that ended but never fully released, and emotions tied to past events that continue to echo in the present. These are not just traces of nostalgia or remnants of trauma. They are energetic attachments. When deep emotional investment is poured into a person, experience, or period in time, an unseen cord is formed. That connection doesn't always dissolve when the story ends. It remains active, feeding on emotion, drawing energy, and keeping parts of your spirit locked in the past. These attachments are often silent. There may be no visible signs, but they subtly drain your vitality, cloud your clarity, and entangle you in cycles that feel frustratingly familiar. Certain places trigger unexpected emotion. Certain names awaken a wave of heaviness. And moments of stillness bring forward a weight that was never fully acknowledged, only buried. Time passes, but the energy stays. Some people carry the emotional imprint of a breakup, a betrayal, or a failure for years, sometimes a lifetime, without realizing that it has fused itself to their energy field. These lingering cords are more than psychological memories, they are energetic bonds. And as long as they remain uncut, they prevent growth. They restrict movement. They hold you back from evolving into your full power, because a part of your essence is still tied to what no longer exists. Replaying old conversations, holding grudges, living with guilt, or avoiding closure keeps these attachments alive. They lower your vibration not through chaos, but through quiet resistance, keeping your energy scattered and stuck. To move forward, these ties must be consciously released. This isn't just emotional work, it's energetic hygiene. Forgiveness becomes less about the other person and more about reclaiming your freedom. Cord cutting becomes an act of spiritual sovereignty. Releasing becomes a declaration that your future matters more than your attachment to the past. Healing isn't forgetting, it's freeing the parts of yourself still trapped in a story that no longer serves your growth. Letting go is not a weakness. It's a powerful choice to no longer allow your energy to be siphoned by a moment that has already ended. And when that choice is made, something profound happens. Your vibration lifts, the weight vanishes, and you begin to remember who you were before the past claimed so much of your light. The modern world lives in your pocket. With just a swipe, a tap, or a scroll, you gain instant access to information, entertainment, updates, and opinions. But what most people fail to realize is that the phone isn't just a tool, it's a portal. And that portal doesn't only deliver content, it transmits energy. Every video, every post, every headline, every comment carries a vibration. Whether it's uplifting or toxic, focused or chaotic, intentional or mindless, it enters your awareness and subtly begins to shape your inner state. 30 minutes spent scrolling through social media can leave the mind scattered, the heart restless, and the nervous system overstimulated. It's not just because of screen time or blue light. It's because the mind is being flooded with frequencies that are often low, anxious, dramatic, or fear-driven. The energy behind violent shows, gossip-filled content, breaking news, or envy-triggering images doesn't stay on the screen. It sinks into the subconscious, planting seeds that quietly influence your mood, your thoughts, and even your decisions throughout the day. Digital consumption is more than distraction. It's energetic alignment. You're not just watching, you're tuning in. Every piece of content becomes part of the atmosphere you're mentally breathing in. And without intention, the digital world begins to program your inner world. Over time, this can lead to disconnection from self, difficulty focusing, lowered vibration, and emotional fatigue. But this isn't about abandoning technology. It's about using it with wisdom. The digital world has the power to elevate consciousness just as easily as it can drain it. The choice lies in what you allow into your mental and spiritual space. Curating your digital environment is a sacred act. Follow voices that uplift, that speak truth, that inspire peace and clarity. Unfollow noise that agitates the nervous system or triggers comparison and fear. Protect your peace as deliberately as you lock your phone at night. What you feed your mind becomes the tone of your inner world. And just like food for the body, content must be chosen with care. Use your screen not as an escape, but as a bridge to wisdom, inspiration, alignment, and higher vibration. Words are not just sounds that pass through the air and disappear. They are living vibrations. Each one carries energy. Each one creates. Every time you speak, you are shaping your reality, casting invisible ripples that influence your internal world and the space around you. The tongue is one of the most powerful tools in the universe, yet it is often used carelessly, unconsciously, without awareness of its true impact. When words like, "I'm not good enough," "nothing ever works out for me," or "I'll never be happy," are spoken even jokingly, they don't just pass by. They plant themselves in the subconscious like seeds. And because the universe operates neutrally, it waters whatever seeds you plant. Whether it's truth or falsehood, hope or fear, love or lack, what you affirm becomes what you attract. Most people unknowingly curse their lives through repeated patterns of self-deprecating, fearful, or limiting speech. They speak from doubt instead of faith, from wounds instead of wisdom, reinforcing the very walls they are trying to break through. But something shifts when speech becomes intentional. When you begin to speak with clarity, conviction, and kindness, your vibration rises instantly. Words that affirm abundance, worthiness, peace, and power don't just change your mood, they realign your entire frequency. Speaking life into your dreams, even before they manifest, sends a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Speaking truth over your identity, even when your past suggests otherwise, anchors you in your highest self. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing words that align with the life you desire to create. Every sentence becomes a spell, every declaration a doorway. When you speak with purpose, you activate possibility. When you speak with love, you create healing. When you speak with confidence, you invite alignment. The words you use, especially when speaking about yourself, matter more than you may realize. They are not just reflections of your current state, they are tools for transformation. Speak with intention, speak with awareness. Speak as though your words carry the power to build worlds, because they do. Some emotions don't disappear just because they're ignored. They don't dissolve when buried, nor fade with time. Instead, they settle quietly into the body and the energy field, taking root in the places where they were once felt most intensely. Resentment, guilt, anger, shame, these are not fleeting moods. They are energetic anchors. When left unacknowledged, they weigh down the spirit and distort the lens through which life is seen. Each time an emotion is suppressed rather than processed, it doesn't vanish. It hides. It lives in the background, subtly influencing thoughts, reactions, and decisions. Over time, it becomes a filter through which the world is experienced. Encounters begin to repeat. The same patterns return. Similar people appear. Life echoes familiar pain, not because fate is unkind, but because the energy remains unresolved. What is unprocessed will persist. It will recreate itself again and again until it is acknowledged, understood, and finally released. This isn't punishment, it's an invitation. Emotions exist to guide, not to trap. They carry messages, insights, and keys to transformation. When faced with compassion and courage, even the darkest emotions can become portals to healing. But the longer they're avoided, the more power they gain in silence. That quiet grief in the heart, the tension in the chest, the sudden flare of anger in harmless situations, these are signs that something buried is asking to be seen. There is no strength in pretending something doesn't hurt. True strength is found in presence, in allowing yourself to feel what you once feared. When pain is met with awareness, it begins to loosen its grip. And when you finally choose to feel what you've been running from, your energy begins to shift. What was heavy becomes light. What was blocked begins to move. Releasing unprocessed emotion is not just healing, it's liberation. It's reclaiming the parts of yourself that were frozen in time. It's giving your heart permission to breathe again. And in that moment of release, your vibration doesn't just rise, it soars. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You become something lighter, freer, truer. There is nothing weak about emotion, but there is something deeply powerful about setting it free. Understanding what lowers your vibration is only the beginning. The true transformation begins when you take conscious action to raise it and protect it. Energy doesn't lie. It responds to intention, to practice, and to presence. And while there are many paths toward alignment, there are three foundational steps that act as anchors for sustained energetic growth: awareness, cleansing, and boundaries. These aren't rituals reserved for monks or mystics. They are everyday tools for anyone seeking to live a life that feels clear, empowered, and aligned. The first step is awareness. It's about becoming the observer of your own experience, noticing what lifts you and what drains you, paying attention to how certain people, environments, foods, thoughts, and conversations shift your energy. It's about watching yourself without judgment, without blame, just presence. Most people move through life on autopilot, unaware of the subtle emotional shifts that occur throughout the day. But when you develop awareness, you begin to see the patterns. That one interaction that always leaves you feeling heavy, that one habit that clouds your mind, that one decision that, when made, always leads to peace. Awareness is the moment everything begins to change. Because once something is seen clearly, it can no longer operate in the shadows. The second step is energetic cleansing. Just as the body accumulates dirt and toxins, your energetic field absorbs the emotional residue of life. Stagnant thoughts, tension, past conversations, environmental heaviness, they all build up. Without regular cleansing, this buildup turns into energetic weight. Practices like meditation, deep breath work, nature walks, salt baths, journaling, sound healing, and smudging with sage or Palo Santo aren't spiritual luxuries. They are forms of spiritual hygiene. They create space. They release the old. They help the body and soul return to their natural state of balance. Even just a few minutes of stillness can clear days of static energy. The shift can be felt almost immediately, lighter, clearer, more whole. The third step is boundaries, and this might be the most important of all. Energetic sovereignty begins when you realize that not everything deserves access to you. Not every message needs a response. Not every invitation needs acceptance. Not every opinion needs validation. Protecting your energy doesn't mean isolation, it means intentionality. Surround yourself with people and places that uplift you. Limit interactions that leave you feeling depleted. Say no when something doesn't resonate. Choose what enters your space as carefully as you choose what enters your body. Your peace is not negotiable. It is sacred. Guard it with wisdom and love. Together, these three steps form the core of high vibration living. Not perfection, not performance. Just conscious, loving choices, repeated daily until they become your natural rhythm. The most powerful way to raise your vibration is simple. Be who you really are. The further you drift from your authentic self, the lower your energy sinks. Every time you betray your truth to please others, every time you silence your intuition to fit in, you leak power. But when you fully embrace your soul, raw, real, unapologetic, you unlock a frequency that can't be touched by external forces. And that's where we go next. When your energy is rooted in truth, nothing can shake you. There comes a moment in your spiritual journey when you no longer chase peace. You become it. This is the level of being untouchable. It doesn't mean you avoid challenges. It means you no longer collapse under them. Your vibration becomes stable, unwavering. Fear loses its grip. Negativity passes through you like wind through trees. You stop trying to control the world and instead master your own state. This is energetic sovereignty. This is mastery. So let's come back to you. Right here, right now, are you truly protecting your vibration? Are you ready to let go of what drains you, even if it's familiar? Are you ready to live from a place so powerful, so aligned, that you become a living magnet for abundance, clarity, and peace? Because once you step fully into your own energy, you don't just live at a higher vibration, you become the vibration that lifts the world. Thank you for watching until the very end. If this message resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's grow and continue this journey of light, healing, and high vibration together. Let's keep rising, one soul at a time. Have you ever felt a deep, unshakable connection to the world around you? Do people often confide in you, seeking guidance as if drawn to your presence? Have you always felt like you were different, as though your soul carried a purpose beyond the ordinary? Perhaps, just perhaps, you are an earth angel, a celestial being disguised as a human, walking among us to spread light, wisdom, and healing. Earth angels are not mythological figures confined to religious texts or spiritual folklore. They are real, living among us, often unaware of their divine essence. These beings are here to experience the full spectrum of human life, joy, pain, love, and loss, so that they may better serve as guides, healers, and beacons of light. If you've ever questioned your place in this world, wondering why you feel so deeply, why you seem to attract troubled souls, or why your very presence brings comfort to others, then read on. Here are 7 profound signs that you might be an angel in disguise. Number 1, you possess wisdom beyond your years. Some individuals move through life with an innate understanding of the world, as if they have lived many lifetimes before. They grasp concepts that others struggle to comprehend and navigate the complexities of existence with a sense of clarity and intuition. If this resonates with you, it may be a sign that you are an earth angel, someone whose wisdom surpasses their years and whose soul carries an ancient knowledge beyond this lifetime. From an early age, a deep curiosity about life's greatest mysteries may have set you apart from your peers. While others were content with simple play and fleeting amusements, your mind sought deeper meaning. You may have been drawn to philosophy, fascinated by nature's intricate balance, or captivated by the vastness of the universe. Thoughts about existence, purpose, and the unseen forces that shape reality may have occupied your mind long before others around you even considered such questions. Rather than accepting things at face value, you instinctively search for the truth, questioning norms, traditions, and beliefs with an inner knowing that there was more beneath the surface. People often describe those with such insight as having an old soul. It is as though your wisdom is not learned through experience alone, but rather something embedded within you from birth. You may have found that others turn to you for guidance, sensing in you a perspective that transcends ordinary understanding. Even without formal knowledge or training, an intuitive grasp of right and wrong guides your decisions, allowing you to see the bigger picture in ways that others do not. However, possessing such wisdom can sometimes be isolating. Conversations centered on superficial matters may feel unfulfilling, leaving you yearning for deeper connections. While others find comfort in the mundane, you may struggle to relate to their interests, making social interactions feel hollow or forced. This sense of being different is not a flaw, but a testament to the depth of your soul. It is precisely this wisdom that makes you a guiding light for others, offering clarity in moments of uncertainty and reminding those around you of life's greater purpose. This gift is not meant to separate you from the world, but to help illuminate it. By embracing the wisdom within, you step into your role as a beacon of enlightenment. Your insights, though sometimes misunderstood, hold the power to inspire, heal, and transform those who are ready to see beyond the ordinary. Rather than feeling burdened by your depth, recognize it as a divine calling, a reminder that you are here to bring light to a world that desperately needs it. Number 2, strangers are drawn to you for advice. There is an undeniable presence about certain individuals, an energy that makes others feel instantly safe, understood, and accepted. Some people naturally exude warmth and wisdom, becoming a source of comfort even to those they have just met. If strangers frequently open up to you, sharing their personal struggles and seeking guidance without hesitation, it is more than just a coincidence. This may be a sign that you are an earth angel, someone whose energy invites trust, healing, and emotional release. Countless times you may have found yourself in unexpected conversations where someone you barely know confides in you, revealing their worries, pain, or deepest emotions. It could happen anywhere, in a coffee shop, at a bus stop, or even during a casual encounter with a stranger in passing. While others might find it unusual or even overwhelming to be on the receiving end of such vulnerability, for you it feels natural. There is something in your presence, something beyond words, that reassures people and makes them feel truly heard. Friends and acquaintances likely turn to you in times of need, valuing your perspective above others. You may have noticed that, regardless of your personal experiences, you possess an uncanny ability to offer insight and clarity. It is not merely about providing solutions, but rather about the way you listen, with patience, empathy, and an open heart. People sense this, and because of it, they gravitate toward you when they need guidance or support. Even without trying, you often find yourself playing the role of a counselor, offering reassurance and wisdom in moments of distress. This deep connection with others is not something that can be forced or taught. It stems from an energy that radiates from within, an unspoken understanding that tells people they are safe with you. Earth angels are known for their ability to absorb and transform energy, lifting the emotional weight from those around them. Many times after speaking with you, people walk away feeling lighter, as though a burden they had been carrying has suddenly become easier to bear. While this ability is a beautiful gift, it also requires balance. Constantly being the person others turn to can be emotionally draining, especially when you absorb their pain as if it were your own. Learning to set boundaries is essential, not to shut people out, but to protect your own energy so that you can continue to serve as a source of light without feeling overwhelmed. The world is full of people who long to be heard, who seek even the smallest flicker of hope in their darkest moments. If you are someone they turn to, it is because your soul carries a rare kind of light, one that guides, heals, and comforts without judgment. Embracing this role does not mean you have to carry the weight of the world, but rather that you acknowledge the power of your presence and the impact it has on those who cross your path. Number 3, you feel a strong sense of purpose, even if it's unclear. Many people find comfort in structured careers, predictable routines, and conventional life goals. But for you, these things may feel limiting. A traditional path, no matter how stable or prestigious, often fails to satisfy your soul's yearning for meaning. There is a constant restlessness, a sense that you are searching for something just beyond reach. It's not simply about success or achievement, it's about purpose. You crave work that makes a difference, that contributes to something larger than yourself. Whether through helping others, teaching, healing, or advocating for change. This longing may have been present since childhood, manifesting as an early desire to understand the world, to make it better, or to uplift those around you. While others may have pursued material goals, you were drawn to the deeper aspects of life, questioning your existence and wondering how you could contribute to the greater good. Even if you haven't yet discovered the exact path you are meant to walk, the feeling that you must do something remains ever present. At times, not knowing your purpose can be frustrating, leaving you feeling lost or out of place. Yet this uncertainty does not mean that you are without direction. Earth angels are often guided by unseen forces, led by intuition rather than a clearly defined roadmap. Every experience, every encounter, and every challenge is a step toward uncovering the path you are meant to take. Trust that this journey is unfolding exactly as it should, even if the destination remains unclear. The key is to follow what ignites your soul. Pay attention to what moves you, to the moments when you feel most alive and connected. Your mission is not something you must force into existence. Rather, it is something you will naturally align with as you embrace who you are. Whether you find yourself drawn to acts of kindness, offering wisdom to those in need, or standing up for justice, these are all signs that your purpose is already revealing itself. Even if you do not yet have all the answers, trust that you are being guided. Your purpose is not defined by a title or a single achievement, but by the way you bring light into the world. Keep moving forward, keep searching, and most importantly, keep believing that you are here for a reason, because you are. Number 4, you are deeply sensitive to emotions and energies. Some people navigate life with a natural shield, unaffected by the emotions and energies around them. But for Earth angels, the experience is entirely different. Emotions are not just observed, they are deeply felt, absorbed, and sometimes even overwhelming. This heightened sensitivity is both a gift and a challenge, shaping the way Earth angels interact with the world. Crowded places, loud environments, and chaotic energy can quickly become exhausting. Being surrounded by too many people at once may leave you feeling drained, as if their emotions are seeping into your own. Even when nothing is said out loud, you instinctively sense the tension, the sadness, or the underlying stress that others carry. It is as if their emotions pass through you, echoing within your own heart. This makes social gatherings or busy spaces difficult to endure for long periods, often requiring solitude to regain balance. Violence, cruelty, and suffering weigh heavily on your soul. Movies with aggressive or disturbing themes may feel unbearable, as the emotions they portray feel too real. News of injustice or harm inflicted upon others lingers in your mind long after you hear about it, making it difficult to simply move on the way others seem to. It is not just sadness or discomfort. It is a deep, personal response to the pain of the world, as though it is your own burden to carry. This level of empathy extends beyond spoken words. Even before someone expresses their emotions, you already sense them. A friend pretending to be fine, a stranger hiding their pain, or a loved one suppressing their frustration. It is all as clear to you as if they had said it outright. Your intuition allows you to connect with people on a profound level, often making them feel understood in ways they never expected. Your presence alone can be a source of comfort, as those around you feel truly seen, even without explaining themselves. While such deep sensitivity can feel overwhelming, it is not a weakness. It is a rare and powerful gift. The ability to understand emotions on such an intuitive level allows for immense healing, both for yourself and others. You are able to offer comfort where it is needed, wisdom when it is sought, and support in times of struggle. However, learning to protect your own energy is essential. Without boundaries, the weight of others' emotions can become too much to bear, leaving you exhausted or emotionally drained. Number 5. You are drawn to healing and spiritual practices. There is a natural inclination within some individuals to bring comfort, healing, and balance to those around them. For Earth Angels, this calling is not just an interest, it is an integral part of their being. Whether through traditional medicine, alternative therapies, or spiritual guidance, the desire to help others heal is deeply embedded in their soul. A fascination with energy work, meditation, and holistic healing often develops early in life. Practices like Reiki, chakra balancing, sound healing, or even simple mindfulness exercises feel instinctively powerful, as if they hold the key to restoring harmony within the body and mind. This pull toward energetic healing is not accidental. Earth Angels are naturally attuned to the subtle vibrations of the universe, understanding that everything carries energy and that true healing begins at a spiritual level. Beyond physical wellness, the emotional and spiritual healing of others becomes a priority. There is a deep belief in the transformative power of love and light, an understanding that healing is not just about treating symptoms, but about addressing the soul's wounds. Whether it is through kind words, a reassuring presence, or simply holding space for someone in pain, Earth Angels have a profound ability to uplift others. People feel lighter, calmer, and more at peace after interacting with them, even when no tangible action has been taken. This gift extends beyond personal relationships. A career in healthcare, counseling, coaching, or spiritual teaching may feel like a natural path, though formal training is not always necessary to fulfill this role. Healing can come in many forms, offering a listening ear, sharing wisdom, or simply radiating a presence that makes others feel safe and valued. Even without consciously choosing a healing profession, Earth Angels still find themselves drawn to situations where their guidance and support are needed. The reason for this lies in the divine energy they carry. Earth Angels exist to restore balance in a world that often falls into chaos. Their presence alone has a stabilizing effect, like a calm beacon amidst a storm. Whether they actively practice healing techniques or simply move through life with kindness and compassion, they are constantly working toward their higher purpose. Recognizing this calling is the first step toward embracing it. The path of an Earth Angel is not about grand gestures or dramatic transformations, but rather about small, meaningful moments of love and connection. Every smile, every comforting word, and every act of kindness contributes to the healing of the world. Whether through energy work, spiritual guidance, or simply being a source of light for those in need, an Earth Angel's mission is always the same: to bring peace, love, and balance to all who cross their path. Number 6. You often attract toxic or abusive relationships. There is something undeniably magnetic about an Earth Angel's presence. Their kindness, empathy, and unwavering compassion naturally draw people toward them. However, this light does not only attract those who seek love and healing, it also pulls in those who are wounded, broken, or emotionally unavailable. As heartbreaking as it may be, many Earth Angels find themselves entangled in relationships with toxic individuals, unable to break free despite the pain it causes them. Being deeply empathetic, an Earth Angel does not just see a person's flaws or harmful behaviors, they see the wounds beneath. They recognize the pain that has shaped an individual and believe in their potential for change. This makes them especially vulnerable to relationships with narcissists, energy vampires, or emotionally damaged individuals. There is an innate urge to save or fix those who are suffering, even at the cost of their own well-being. The belief that love and understanding can heal another person is so strong that it becomes difficult to walk away, even when the relationship turns harmful. Despite being hurt, Earth Angels often find it hard to let go. Instead of prioritizing their own needs, they focus on the potential of what could be if only the other person would heal. Their forgiving nature allows them to overlook red flags, making endless excuses for those who mistreat them. They take on the role of the healer, the protector, the one who carries the emotional weight of the relationship. But in doing so, they risk losing themselves. This pattern is not a reflection of weakness, but of boundless compassion. However, it is crucial to recognize that love cannot heal those who are unwilling to change. No matter how much light an Earth Angel brings, true healing must come from within the individual themselves. Staying in toxic relationships in the hope of saving someone only leads to exhaustion, emotional depletion, and self-sacrifice. One of the most important lessons an Earth Angel must learn is the power of boundaries. Protecting one's own energy does not mean withholding love. It means understanding that true love does not require self-destruction. Walking away from unhealthy dynamics is not an act of abandonment, but an act of self-respect. It is a recognition that while their compassion is infinite, their energy is not. Choosing to set boundaries allows Earth Angels to continue their divine purpose without becoming trapped in cycles of pain. The right people, those who appreciate their kindness rather than take advantage of it, will enter their lives when they learn to prioritize their own emotional health. Healing the world does not mean carrying the weight of everyone's suffering. It means shining brightly, knowing that their light is meant to illuminate, not to be dimmed by those unwilling to heal. Number 7. You have an intense and deep personality. There are those who skim the surface of life, content with casual conversations and fleeting connections. But for an Earth Angel, this is not enough. Depth, meaning, and authenticity are what truly matter. There is an insatiable desire to explore the mysteries of existence, to understand the intricacies of the human soul, and to connect with others on a profound level. Superficial interactions often feel empty and unfulfilling. Small talk can be exhausting, leaving you longing for conversations that carry substance. You seek out discussions about purpose, love, the universe, and the deeper truths that shape human existence. Whether it's late-night philosophical debates or heartfelt exchanges about life's struggles, these are the moments that make you feel truly alive. Because of this, people sometimes perceive you as too intense or too deep. Your thoughts are vast, your emotions run strong, and your curiosity about the world knows no bounds. While some admire this quality, others may struggle to understand it. In a society that often encourages surface-level engagement, your desire for meaning can make you feel like an outsider. Yet it is this very depth that makes you extraordinary. Your mind is wired to question, to seek, and to reflect. Love is not just an emotion, but an experience that you analyze with great care. Existence is not something you take for granted, but something you contemplate with wonder. You feel deeply, not only for yourself, but for others, for the world, and for the universe as a whole. Though not everyone may understand your depth, it serves a powerful purpose. You are here to awaken others, to remind them that life is more than what meets the eye. Your ability to think, feel, and connect on such a profound level is a gift, one that allows you to inspire, guide, and bring wisdom to those who are ready to see beyond the surface of life. If you recognize yourself in these signs, know this: you are not alone. There are many like you, walking this earth with the same sense of purpose and the same yearning to heal. But being an earth angel is not always easy. You may feel burdened by the world's suffering, frustrated by your inability to fix everything. Yet remember, your presence alone is enough to make a difference. Every kind word, every act of love, every moment of understanding ripples through the universe in ways you cannot imagine. The world needs you. It needs your light, your wisdom, your love. Whether you call yourself an earth angel or simply a person with a big heart, your presence is a gift to this world. So dear earth angel, keep shining, keep healing, keep loving, and remember, you are never alone. Let's like this video, subscribe, and share your thoughts and experiences below. Let's create a ripple of positivity and inspire one another to embrace our divine purpose. You are more powerful than you know. Let your light shine,